Amelia Earhart was a record-breaking female aviator whose international fame improved public acceptance of aviation and paved the way for other women in commercial flights. Born on July 24, 1897 in Atchison, Kansas, to Amy Otis Earhart and Edwin Stanton Earhart, followed in 1899 by her sister Muriel. When World War I erupted, she decided to join a Canadian military hospital where she met aviators and developed an interest in flying. After the war, Earhart completed a semester at Columbia University, then the University of Southern California. With her first plane ride in 1920, she realized her true passion and began flying lessons with female aviator Netta Snook. On her 25th birthday, Earhart purchased a Kiner biplane. She flew it in 1922, where she set the women's altitude record for 14,000 feet. With faltering family finances, she soon sold the plane. When her parents divorced in 1924, Earhart moved with their mother and sister to Massachusetts and became a settlement worker at Denison House in Boston, while also flying in air shows. Her life took a dramatic turn in 1928 when publisher George Putnam encouraged her to be the first woman to cross the Atlantic Ocean by plane, which she succeeded in doing. When she flew from Newfoundland to Wales on June 17, 1928, she became a media sensation with a permanent symbol of what women were capable of. Putnam continued to promote her by helping her publish 2 books, 2 Hours 40 Minutes, which was published in 1928, and The Fun of It, which was published in 1932. After spending some years working together, they fathomed a relationship which led to their marriage in 1931. Earhart decided to keep her maiden name and considered her marriage with Putnam an equal partnership. In 1932, she became the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic as a pilot. Her awards included the American Distinguished Flying Cross and the Cross of the French Legion of Honor. In 1929, Earhart helped found the 99s, an organization of female aviators. On June 1, 1937, she left Miami with navigator Fred Noonan, seeking to become the first woman to fly around the world. With 7,000 miles left, the plane lost radio contact near the Howland Islands, battling overcast skies, faulty radio transmissions, and a rapidly diminishing fuel supply in her twin-engine Lockheed Electroplane. It was never found despite an extensive search that continued for decades. There are many theories about the crash and after, such as they were taken prisoners by the Japanese, where they tortured them as presumed U.S. spies, and later executed, or she was released back to the U.S. under a presumed name. Some people also think that a New Jersey woman named Irene Bolam was Earhart, which she herself has vigorously denied these claims. The most widely accepted theory is the crash and sink theory. In its official report at the time, the Navy concluded that Earhart and Noonan had ran out of fuel, crashed into the Pacific, and drowned. A court order declared Earhart legally died in January 1939, 18 months after she disappeared. Despite her disappearance, she remains an influential figure to women in the aviation industry today, and for many years to come.